Good afternoon, Patriots. It's Saturday, August 7th or 8th. New Braunfels, Texas. This last week, in trying to keep track of the intel from sources that we have listened to for 10 years now, there's been some disturbing things said. So I want to recap what, basically, in the spirit of the best is yet to come, which Trump has said numerous times. Well, there's a fellow that seems to have the inside lane on the Trump administration. But I've seen this guy that I've listened to for 10 years come up with some real boneheaded statements. One of them concerning NASA and everything NASA has ever done being real. Okay, I get it. He's allowed to give us disinformation. But that ain't helping right now. The cat's out of the bag on NASA. So this same guy, speaking from a luxury hotel in Asia, was happy to tell us that NESARA and GGESARA is a con, and that those currencies that many of us have in expectation of the quantum financial QFS, that they're going to remain worthless, and that we're pretty much screwed if we think. His reasoning was, what if you gave everybody all this money, then the price of everything skyrockets and it disrupts the whole economy to do such a thing. Well, that's kind of a leap of logic, because the population that would be benefiting from this currency reset is a very small percentage of the population. We have an example of a very small percentage of the population getting wealthy overnight. When you look at the Bitcoin, what's happened with Bitcoin, it has not ruined anything, but it did create some millionaires. So the premise that we can't go giving you people, making it where you have abundance, because who's going to work? It'll destroy the economy. It's not going to happen. You were conned. And I got to say that we've been told the best is yet to come. And we have been through pure hell. Those of us that have still survived the jab and the wars and the weather disasters and the fires, weapons, are here. Many of us left our jobs and took a huge penalty for not taking this thing. To inform the people that are the fear that abundance will suddenly ruin everything. But we have been told in detail about NESARA, GGESARA. And this guy comes along after telling us that NASA's 100% real, and telling us about the spinning globe is what we are on this planet, when we have proof that none of that's true, enough to be fact. So he has also told us that. Now he's telling us that the global reset and all those currencies are a con. I gotta say, that doesn't serve. I don't believe it, and neither should you, because one of the aspects of all this crap that's going down the coming 3 days of darkness, the near-death experience for the country. One of them is that the countries that got screwed by the bankers and the United States, Venezuela, Iraq, Vietnam, where we took all their resources and we handed them dollars and their currencies went to zero. This guy trying to say that those currencies on those countries will not get to return to where they were before the system screwed them. Countries with massive natural resources, Zimbabwe, another one. The premise is that no, they're going to bring these countries' currencies back to 1-to-1 with the dollar. That makes sense. When you hear about the greatest wealth transfer in the history of humanity, well, where's it coming from? Well, we found a lot of fraud. We got trillions of dollars being exposed. That's leaving NASA out. Once they doge NASA, there'll be another few trillion in there. And so, at several steps along the way, our Trump told us, okay, well, good, Doge is here, that equals that much money for each of you. Well, that hasn't happened, but I have patience with our leader because he's playing a lot of chess games all at once. But this one insider that obviously has the right, has been given orders to give us misinformation. This bit of misinformation about NESARA is devastating, and I'm not buying it. I know that along with everything that happens, the nature of our financial slavery will be addressed and made right. And so please, everybody, it was like being told that we don't deserve shit with all the changes that are being done by a guy who's obviously pretty darn wealthy. That we are peons and we are not. This is going to come about differently. And GGESARA, even though he said, oh, that was designed if Hillary Clinton got office and everything since then, no. Well, we are pushing forward. We are not greedy about this, but we know the best is yet to come. Please stay off the subject of med beds because we're all expecting to be able to live longer and younger. But I shudder to think what this same source of information will tell us about med beds. So let's just pass on that and let's just keep our chin up and know that right will be done. And doubt that's trying to be instilled in us for some reason is not justified. We're going to come out of this. Everybody needs to hang on and survive because the best is yet to come. And we will see abundance and we will be released from the financial slavery of these fiat currencies and the banks. That status quo is going away. And when 1% of the population has 90% of the capital and we overturn them and expose them, guess what? It gets redistributed, just like the Bible mentioned, just like the theory of Jubilee. So God bless y'all. And I don't understand why someone in a position of that we're depending on for news has taken it to make up stuff, to lie. And when all you can ever see is a boot tip of this guy, no face on screen, then that takes away from it. We have seen shots of him at his last symposium in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and I'm not sure that's not a costume being worn. It's not a very good costume, and if it is him, not taking very good care of himself based on 50 pounds of weight gain and a 2-foot long Santa Claus beard. But everybody keep up the good work and keep the belief that the problems are going to find solution. One of those solutions is that we see abundance like we've never seen before. And to be talked down to like, oh, the peons, they'll just blow their money and ruin the economy, it's kind of an insult. We've been through a lot. God bless y'all. Where we go one, we go all.